The following is an Ellwood City Sports production.
Two to the right. Quick pass out there to Dom Ho. He gets up to the 50-yard line. He's got blockers down. He goes, makes a man miss. He's got the first down. Does a little wiggle all the way. He's still on his feet. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown! Hand off to Partridge. Tucks it in the left hand. He's up the left side, and he's going to go all the way. At the 10, the 5, touchdown! 4th and 15. It's all down to this. Back to pass. Give and chase. Throws it out there, and he's hit. He's short of the line again. He's short of the line again.
With the free kick. Nice header by Keystone Oaks. But taken there by Huth.
Shot on net.
And it's a goal!
Puts it up, and down it goes. That's the game! Playoff win for the Wolverines. Inbound to Caleb serving. Yes! It's gone! Shoots it! It's over! The boy is over! The Wolverines win!
Left side field, chasing his left fielder. It's going to go all the way out of the ballpark. A home run. Contact there, deep, sending back the center fielder up to the fence line. A base hit there for Luke Raleigh. She will turn and go to third on the triple.
Hi friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you from Lincoln High School, Big Gym, Ellwood City, PA. A big night for high school sports here in Ellwood City. Across town, we have the Section 1A going on with the Clareton and Greenville game. But basketball season is upon us. And we have the Tipoff Classic here, the Ellwood City Tipoff Classic here tonight. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Winhorst and cameraman Dakota Marshall here, bringing you tonight's action as the Ellwood City Wolverines are taking on the Rochester Rams. As we said, the Tip-Off Classic, the game preceding us was the Blackhawk Cougars taking on the Union Scotties, and Blackhawk seemed to handle things quite well there. That final was 50 to 18.
Yeah, 52 to 18. Yep. 52
to 18, just about a minute away here as Ellwood City here coming off a good season last year with head coach Dan Bradley. Last year's record of 15-12, 8-4 in conference play. And the Rochester Rams coming in off a record of last year of 5-17 and 2-12 in conference play. So non-section matchup here tonight as we're getting ready to start off the winter sports here at all across the WPIAL.
We're kicking off the season with an exciting 2 days of action featuring 4 local teams.
There should be a great matchup here tonight, Brad, as I would expect. Last year, these teams met up in the same Tip-Off Classic, and Wolverines handled matters there quite well with a score of 66-39.
Yep, schedule's a little bit flipped from last year. These two teams played on a Saturday matinee game. This year, it's flipped. Tonight is Rochester Ellwood. Tomorrow, 3:30 and 5 o'clock. That's JV and then varsity against the Union Scotties, who played Blackhawk tonight. So just a little bit of a reverse of last year's schedule and whatnot. We'll talk a little bit about girls basketball, and we have some out-of-town scores already coming through for finals, and it's a great way to tip us off for basketball. And we said it, Thad, and you said it, just about 3 minutes in that direction. We also have some football games tonight and tomorrow. Some really good time to be alive in Ellwood City.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we're now going to have the playing of our national anthem. And there you have it, folks, our Star Spangled Banner, as we are just minutes away from tip-off here for tonight's game, and we'll be having our starting lineups here momentarily.
And the introduction of tonight's starting lineup.
All right, we'll start with technically the visiting team tonight. They'll be wearing the home white jerseys, and that is the Rochester Rams. Kicking us off will be number 2. That's Jace Garuccio, a senior guard, 6 foot, who scored 5 points last year against Ellwood. Up next is number 3, the junior guard, 5'10", Max Lyons, 3 points last year. Number 5, that's the junior guard, 6 foot, Braden Siget, 1 point against Ellwood last year. Number 11, the sophomore guard, 5'10", Jensen Sabert, 11 points. He came off the bench last year against Ellwood City. And then finally, the senior forward, 6'3", number 12, Bobby George, 8 points last year. The head coach is Sean Keaton. The assistant coaches are Brad Verrecchio, Jalen Yellick, Victor Grisby, and the J.D. Azulay.
And now the starting lineup for the 2025-26 Ellwood City Wolverines. Junior guard, number 2, Caleb Cervix, standing at 5'7", had 278 points last year. Junior guard, number 10, Michael Cuevas, standing at 5'8", 193 points last year. Senior forward, 6'2", 668 points in his career, Aaron Lake. Senior guard, 41 points last season, stands at 5'10", senior Tyler Smiley. And number 20, senior 5'9", forward, 179 points. It is Mr. Jackson Kerr. Head coach is Dan Bradley. Assistant coach is Rick Roth. Dan Bradley, 32-33 here at Ellwood City, 182 and 139 in his basketball coaching career. We know all about his football coaching career.
And when you tally it up, he's got 286 high school official victories between football and basketball. A lot of those coming from Avonworth in terms of basketball, over 130 plus there. So he is well voiced and well known in the game of basketball.
Well respected.
Yes.
I'll throw that
Absolutely
caveat in there as well. Here we are, folks. We're about ready to start the 2000. Oh, you got the turkey gobbler going there. And here we go. Ball is going to be possessed by the Rochester Rams. Bringing it up the court is Max Lyons. Quickly over to the right side, as Jason Siebert passes back out there to Bobby George, the man with 2 first names, Bobby George. There's going to be a 3-point shot. Nothing but net for Max Lyons. Makes the score 3-0, our first score of the night. Junior Caleb Cervic brings it up there in the hands of Aaron Lake. Underneath pass to Tyler Smiley. Kiss the glass. Doesn't get in. Gets his own rebound. Kicks back out to Aaron Lake. Cuevas for 3. Off the back of the rim too hard. Gets his own rebound. Bounces underneath the Smiley. Kicks it back out top of the key. Cervic tries to go down the lane. And they're going to say a foul on the play, a reaching foul. And that's going to be on number 2, Jace Garuccio of the Rochester Rams, the first foul of the night. Inbounding underneath is Cervic. Trying to get Aaron Lake down the center, but Aaron has to pull back out top of the key. Right now on the court, you got about 3 of the 5 originally starters from last year. Caleb Cervic down the lane, puts it up with the left hand in, and good. The first bucket for the Wolverines. Quickly, no time to waste. Comes the Rochester Rams up. There's a 3. Air Biscuit does not go. Cuevas with the rebound. Jackson Kerr quickly down the court, puts it up and in. Jackson gets his first points of the year. Score 4-3 in favor of Ellwood City. Quickly back and forth, almost stolen there. Underneath as Garuccio kicks it back out to number 11. He drains that 3. Siebert, 2 made shots for the Rams, and they take the 6-4 lead. Cervic looks to Coach Brownlee to the sidelines for the play. Crosses the timeline. Left hand dribble. Dribbles around it. Wants to drive down the lane. Puts it up. And he's going to be fouled. Go to the net. Good things happen. And Caleb Cervic, just a junior, but a lot of playing experience for young Cervic, as Braden Siget, I beg your pardon, gets his first foul. So not a minute, 36 seconds into the game, the Rams are sitting there with 2 fouls. Cervic now going to the line. Left-hand shooter puts it up and in. Cervic, if I recall, Brad, and I apologize, I'll be more prepared for the next game. He was about 80% or better from the free throw line last year. Cervic, second shot. He's 100% on the night. He ties the game 6-6. Here comes the Rams quickly up the court. As Max Lyons hands the ball off there to Siggett. Siggett surveys, looks, tipped away and out of bounds. Almost a steal there by young Caleb Cervic. But the ball goes off his fingertips. Inbounding here, center court, will be Siggett of the Rochester Rams. Gets it inbounded to Lyons. Lyons gets it fast across the timeline to Siebert. Siebert wants to drive down the lane, puts it up, doesn't get the ball to go. Rebound there by number 12. Shot don't go. Off the side of the rim, Aaron Lake makes a shot. Bobby George had 2 opportunities there, unable to get it underneath the hoop. Aaron Lake gets the rebound. He wants to drive down the lane, puts the floater up, does not go. Rebound there by Siggett, coming the other way, right to left on your screen. Fakes a deep 3, does Lyons, pulls it back out. Far court. Gets it out of his hands, almost loses it. Cuevas there to cause trouble underneath, and they're going to say a travel. As Garuccio went underneath there, and Aaron Lake, the 6'2" frame of Aaron Lake. For those of you listening, Aaron Lake will be furthering his career in baseball. Quickly down the court. Jackson Kerr puts it up and in.
Nope. No, they're going to call travel.
I think it was a situation where he was so wide open as he went for that. He just didn't know what to do.
Yeah. I know the Rochester Rams are definitely going to keep that one in mind for next time.
Yeah, he got behind the defense and almost made him pay.
Good defense by Cervic.
Cervic gets the steal. All alone, goes down the lane, puts it up, and counted. It's good. Cervic, he's got all 6 of the 8 Wolverine points. Here come the Rams. Out there to Garuccio. Tyler Smiley gets a little handsy, and he's going to get called for the foul on Garuccio. Not a shooting foul. So Smiley gets his first foul of the night.
Foul on number 4, Tyler Smiley. His first. Team's first.
Here comes Siggett to inbound. Can't find anybody to throw to. Finds Siebert. He goes underneath, tries to bounce pass underneath, and Cuevas there with his hands knocks it out of bounds. And the good thing for Cuevas was there because Bobby George kind of found himself open on that, what you call back door.
Yep. That little lob pass on the back door was wide open, and you said it right.
There's a nice pass underneath back door, and it goes for Jensen Siebert. Siebert, the sophomore. Stands at 5'10", but he's playing bigger than that in this game. Here comes Cervic over the timeline. Set up a play. He's going to drive right down the baseline, puts it up high off the glass. Kiss it, it's good. Cervic now with 8 points. Wolverines leading 10-8. Siggett now gets his pocket picked by Tyler Smiley. Cuevas picks up the ball. He's going to go down the lane, puts it up, and Cuevas gets on the scoreboard, making the score 12-8, his first 2 buckets. And his haircut's a little bit shorter than it was last year. Kind of getting used to seeing that out there. Lyons now hands it off to Garuccio, back to Lyons. He had someone cutting to the hoop, but Blake was there for defensively. From the elbow, puts it up, a nice shot by Siggett to bring it to a 2-point game, 12-10 in favor of the Wolverines. A lot of back and forth action. We've had like 2 stoppages of play in the first 5 minutes of game. Cuevas for a deep 3.
For 3.
Count it. It's good. Largest lead of the night for the Wolverines, up 15-10. 3:33 remaining here in this first quarter of action. Here comes Lyons. Meets the resistance by Jackson Kerr. Lyons dumps it off there to Siggett. Siggett from the foul line, puts it up off the back of the iron, does not go. Ball falls to the ground. Jackson Kerr there to pick it up. Got his head up, dribbling down the court. Going to pull it back out. Set up an offensive play. Underneath the Tyler Smiley, all alone, up and in. And there's the stoppage of play. The Rochester Rams need a 30-second timeout as the Wolverines got their lead up to 17-10.
Yeah, talk about tale of two different games. My goodness, that first game there. And we'll go more into it. I know Lawrence County Sports Network will talk about it with Lawrence County teams. We know what Union Scotties are. A new roster there. They lost a lot of pieces. The whole Stanley effect there for the past 10 years, 15, 20 years. It makes everything different. What we're basically alluding to is Blackhawk was the on-paper favorite in the first game, and they showed it a 52-18 game. But I tell you what, talk about a lot of offense. 27 points so far in this first quarter.
We're not 5 minutes into it, are
we still got 3:12 left on the clock, and my goodness. Talk about two teams they were prepared for tonight.
There are not many empty possessions
by
either team.
Not.
So got some new check-ins here. Number 14 checked in, Nico Williams, the freshman. He stands at 6'2". Pretty big boy out there in Nico Williams. And pass it out there to someone else that checked in, number 23, Isaac. And they're going to get a foul here, I do believe, on Ellwood City.
Yeah, on A.J. Smith, number 0, his first foul, team second.
A.J. Smith, the senior, checked into the game.
And Alvarez as well checked in.
Yes, Alvarez. I was trying to.
Number 24, shot there is no good.
Yep, Alvarez, that big body, gets up there to get that rebound. As A.J. Smith hands it off there to Caleb Cervic, tries to go down the baseline, puts the floater up off the floater rim, does not go. A nice rebound there by Garuccio into the hands of Siebert, and I'm going to say a travel. As Isaac
Gudati.
Yep,
Gudati. Yep, number 23 there. The junior guard, unfortunately, just took an extra too many steps. And give credit to the Wolverine defense, Cervic as well as I think Smith was there on that side.
Cervic gets it over the timeline. Going to set up an offensive play. Is he going to drive down the lane? He does. And a charge.
Wow. Usually when you see an offensive charge, you see somebody take a step back. I did not see a step back. Okay.
So last year, I think we saw 3 fouls in the free charges in the regular season. We're 5.5 minutes into this one, and then we see our first one. Aaron Lake checks in.
Then about 13 fouls during playoffs.
Yeah. Exactly. You finished my thought. They didn't call a charge all year, and then you get to the playoffs, and they're all over the place with them. So Lyons drives down the lane, shoots it in. Caleb Cervic reaches up there high and gets that rebound. Head up, dribbling down the court. Out to Aaron Lake, top of the key. Aaron, no look pass underneath to Alvarez, up and in. It is good. Adrian Alvarez, the sophomore. They don't have a size down for him. He's got to be 6'4", I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's very similar frame in terms of height with Lake.
Puts it up, pass. Does not go by Garuccio. Had a nice pass. Here's A.J. Smith now bringing up the court. Drives down there and passes away into Max Lyons' hands. Max Lyons goes down the court. Oh, get that shot out of here, says Alvarez with the first block of the year. Wow. That was all ball. You almost thought he was playing volleyball the way he spiked that ball out of there.
Number 5 checks back in for the Rams.
Yep, that's Siggett.
Siggett goes out as Guidotti checks out of the game. Siggett is in. Lake, he gets the block on the inbound. Ball goes out of bounds. The official would like Siggett to move over a little bit, so he does. Siggett tries to get underneath, and he does. To Max Lyons, he's out there guarded in that corner by A.J. Smith. Lyons puts the shot up, awkwardly shot, goes up. Who gets the rebound? Alvarez. Pass down there to Jackson Kerr. Jackson Kerr goes down, puts it up and in.
Pretty.
Yes, it was. He gets his 4th point of the night. Wolverines, their largest lead of the night, 21-10. Minute 18 remaining here. Wolverines on about a 7-0 run here, I want to think right now, Brad. There's a 3 shot, falls short. Shot taken by Lyons. Lake with the rebound, passes it into the hands of Lyons, bounces off him, goes it down there underneath to Siggett, passes it. Alvarez with another block. Are you kidding me? And not a huge student section here tonight, but the student section appreciated that one, Brad.
I would say. Oh, man.
So Tyler Smiley is going to check in for Jackson Kerr in his final minute of play in this first quarter. You got to make it official. Touch at the scoring table. Tom Natal doing double duty tonight, announcing the game as well as taking the official stats because some of our people are over at this football game. And
something.
It's
a warning on Alvarez on the inbounds. He was reaching over the line. There's that imaginary straight up and down line. Alvarez kind of curled his hands up over. So.
Well, he's got a wingspan of about 9 feet, so maybe he needs to realize that.
Yep, just got to go straight up.
There's Siggett, throws it way back. And picked his pocket.
Oh, boy.
Oh, puts it up and in. Caleb Cervic just being aggressive. Was Cervic on that play. Now, up the court is Lions. Guarded there by Tyler Smiley. A.J. Smith goes in there. Off a foot, don't call it. Who gets the ball? Garuccio passes it down there.
That's going to be travel.
Say a travel. That's about the 4th travel tonight by the Rams as Siggett tried going down in there. A.J. Smith's going to check out, and Cuevas is going to check back in.
And that's tough there. Once again, it's an open man going to the hoop. We saw that with Jackson Courier, the flip side. Now it happened to the Rams as well.
So 35 seconds remaining here in his first period of play as Caleb Cervic brings it near court. Dribbles around there. Underneath to Aaron Lake. Beautiful pass. Up and rolls the rim. Down through it goes. 15-point lead here for the Wolverines, 25-10. Rams came out shooting pretty good, but have gone cold here in the last 4 minutes of this period. Underneath. Blocked again by Alvarez. His third in about 2 minutes of play. Underneath to Aaron Lake. Dumps it up and in. The run and gun. Points off of turnovers. They got it that time. After the first period, it was 27-10 in favor of the Wolverines.
We'll take a timeout here, folks. You're watching Ellwood City Sports. Wolverines, after 1, up by 17.
Welcome back, folks. Possession there in favor of Ellwood City as they're leading this 27-10. Caleb Cervic, 10 points in that first period. Granted, he said 7 assists off of 12 buckets. Cuevas kicks it back out to Cervic. Cervic wants to drive down the lane, puts it up. Awkward shot, does not go. Does not give up in the play, gets his rebound. They're going to say a reach-in foul there on, I believe, number 2.
Yep. Going to be
Garuccio.
His second, team's first.
That'll be, yes, his second.
And heard a fan here say, got to get the rebound. Yep, that's a product of the rebound.
Yep,
Offense-wise.
underneath Lake bumps it up and in. There's an assist from Tyler Smiley.
Too many times.
Inbounds. 29-10. All Wolverines. Kicks it back out there to Siggett. Now over to Lions. Lions meets some resistance underneath. Gets it under rebound. Smiley gets it as he stole it away. Underneath. As Keithan Jones had checked into the game. Turnover. Puts it up. And there's a point for Braden Siggett at the 7:08 mark. Now Cervic Bring it up the court. It's a pick. Turns around there for Cuevas. Going to drain the three. Oh, off the back of the rim a little bit too hard. Going quickly after the ball. Nice rebound there by Bobby George. Passes it ahead. And the shot just don't fall for Siggett. Lake gets the rebound. Almost gets his pocket picked. And he kept it from going out of bounds. A nice play there by Siebert. Siebert now brings it up the court. They got the numbers. Tried to behind the back pass. Does not go. Here comes Lyons. Gets it partially blocked. Lake ends up with it. High pass down there to Servik. Going to put it up and in for Servik. He's got 12 points of the Wolverines 31. They're up 31-12. Just about 2 minutes gone here in the second period of play. Lyons now tries to go down the lane, and he's going to be fouled as Smiley went up for the block and hit the arm instead of the ball. And that will be number 2, Garuccio going, no, number 3.
It was Smiley's second foul.
Okay, I thought you were. First game, folks, we're getting the hand gestures down.
Give credit to Smiley coming back on that pick and roll. He did fill the lane. Unfortunately, he just tagged the hand of now number 3.
Yes, he misses the first shot, Max Lyons. Some check-ins now. Alvarez and Jackson Kerr going to check in for Keithan Jones, and Caleb Service going to take a seat. Number 10 came in for the first time of the night.
Benjamin Kaufman, a senior guard here for the Rams.
And also Guidotti checked in. And second shot does go for Max Lyons. Now Guidotti checks in.
Number 23, Isaac Guidotti.
So inbound, and Tyler Smiley going to bring the ball up the court right now with Caleb Servik on the bench. Smiley wants to drive down the lane. Backdoor pass to Cuevas, and he's going to be grabbed by on the arm as Alvarez checked back in there too as well, Brad.
Yeah, I wondered
Wolverines
if they
up 31-13.
maybe call Cuevas on a travel, but he got held, and that's why he took that extra step on the foul.
That foul was on number 10, Benjamin Kaufman, who just checked in.
Yeah.
Now Smiley underneath. Throws it out there to Cuevas. Cuevas wants to drive down the lane, meet some resistance, and the second charge of the night on Cuevas.
That one makes a little bit more sense because somebody fell onto the court.
Yes, they do.
His first, team second.
So now the Rams wanting to bring it up the court. As Siebert this time brings it up. Hands it off there to Bobby George. Hands off there to Kaufman. Back to George. Met there by Alvarez. Tries to drive down the lane. Oh, and on the line. He tried, as he went up for the shot, looked like he was going to get blocked. Tried passing it to Siebert. And unfortunately for the Rams, Siebert's hand was on the line. Checking out now is Garuccio and number 5. Siggett checks back into the game. Coach Bradley yelling from the sidelines. The play. Here comes Tyler Smiley. Smiley dribbles down. Jackson Kerr points, gives direction. There's Smiley. Over far wing to Cuevas. Cuevas bounce pass underneath to Alvarez. Alvarez, and going to call a travel. As the white jerseys collapsed on him, he took a little stutter step there. Max Lyons going to check back in.
Yeah, all of a sudden
Kaufman takes a seat.
We went from a quarter of 27 to 10, 37 points, and all of a sudden now just, 7 total points in the second quarter.
In the first 3 minutes.
Kind of feel out of process. Now the defense is kind of sticking it up a little bit.
Yep. Maybe figuring out the offenses a little bit. There's going to be on the line shot, a 3. They gave him the 3. Seibert gets the 3, and a timeout immediately called by the Rams, a full timeout at that. The Ellwood City girls basketball team is taking on Western Beaver now.
Well, no.
Okay.
This is where it got a little bit confusing. We do have that on your screen right now. The Lincoln Park Tipoff Classic, we thought Ellwood was supposed to play at 6 against Western Beaver. That game got flipped this morning. Ellwood is now playing Lincoln Park at 7:30.
Okay.
So the teams flipped, and we'll just leave it at that. We talked to head coach Chris Wise. He wasn't happy about it. It changes everything a little bit. And you plan for one team, you look at the scrimmage, because there's been scrimmage films out there, and now you have to plan for a whole different team. So
consolation game tomorrow at 2.
Yes, consolation at 2, and in the championship, whoever wins both games, they'll play at 3:30.
Is that at Lincoln Park or Western Beaver?
Sure.
Okay.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Right.
Our big team schedule says Lincoln Park. It also says Western Beaver. So
I saw it 2 ways as well, so that's what. But we will have the outcome of that game once we get to that.
Yep.
This game here, 31-16 in the second period. Actually, Rochester has 6 points as to the Wolverines 4. 3 minutes gone here, 4:58 remaining. Caleb Cervic checked back into the game.
So did Lake and Kerr.
Yep. Oh, tried to pass underneath to Alvarez, unable to get it. Coming the other way are the Rams as Lyons goes down. He's going to be fouled, and the act of shooting, he's going to go to the line for 2.
That's going to be on Kerr, his first, team's third.
So Lyons is 1 for 2 on the night. To shoot 2.
And if there's a way for the Rams to kind of get back into this, is keep that clock stopped and get some easy points here.
And off the front of the rim does not go. Now 1 for 3, going to try his 4th attempt. Here's the second attempt. And it is good. 31-17 in favor of the Wolverines. Inbound the ball to Caleb Cervic. Cervic over the timeline. A lot of motion by the Wolverine players. Lake wants to drive down the lane, tries to no-look pass, and Jackson Kerr able to get his hands on it and possess the ball. Cuevas tries the 3 underneath to Alvarez, puts it up, and that time, I think you got to remember Alvarez coming in here just as a sophomore, gets more of that playing time. I think we're going to see more plays like that throughout his career. Down the court and off the front of the rim, does not go. That shot was by Siebert. Lake with the rebound, got his head up. Left-hand dribble. Is he going to go coast to coast? And he gets the ball off his, it was tipped, went off his knee and out of bounds. A turnover for the Wolverines as number 2, Garuccio, checks in. And Siebert, Jensen Siebert, the sophomore, checks out of the game. Into the hands of Bobby George. Almost hovering back. The ball wasn't. No look pass. Oh, tried, but Alvarez right where he needs to be gets the steal. Long pass down there to Jackson Kerr. Jackson Kerr is going to be pinballed around and going to be last touched by one of the Rams. 33-17 here. As Cuevas now will be inbounding. Trying to find somebody to pass to. Bounce pass underneath. Nice inbound by Cuevas into the hands of Aaron Lake. I like that bounce pass, and Lake is going up in the air to receive it. Gets the points. Gets it stolen there as Siggett was not able to hold Jackson Kerr down, up, and counted. It's good. Jackson gets his 6th point of the night. Here comes the Rams, 3:23 remaining. Yeah. Stuck in a corner over there.
Yeah.
Was Dottie.
Jackson
Kerr is going to get his 2nd foul.
That double team was nice. Unfortunately, just kind of got him in the wrong corner and got a little too aggressive. Yep, so Smith comes in, Smiley comes in.
Important note, that is Ellwood's 4th foul.
Yeah, that is Ellwood's 4th foul. So
Siebert checked back into the game for the Rams.
Again, those new rules, if you hit 5 fouls, you start shooting free throws. So
yep, in the period. There's going to be a 3 attempt, and nothing but net for number 5, Braden Siggett. And the deficit now is 17 as the Wolverines lead 37-20.
Rams so far 4 for 7 from 3, and they've been all wide open 3-pointers.
That's the other key, Brett, I would say. Smith for 3, top of the key.
It looks
can't
good.
Get it quite to fall as Bobby George gets the rebound. And there's going to be a pushing foul there by Caleb Cervic on number 3, Max Lyons, and that is going to be foul number 5.
Foul on Wolverines, number 2, Caleb Cervic.
Cervic's 2nd as well.
Yes. So as good as the Wolverines looked in the first period, Brad, maybe got a little sloppy, I'll say here. Still leading by 17 because that 17-point lead that they had at the start of the first quarter.
Yep.
At the end of the first quarter.
I think
Now to the line is Lions.
Yeah, you got to be careful on the aggressiveness on defense. It's kind of was good in that first quarter, but now you're getting fouls.
First shot by
Lions.
Lions
Yep.
is good.
3 for 5.
Next attempt by Lions. And that's going to be good. 37-22 in favor of the Wolverines. Now, up the court comes Caleb Cervic. Met there by Siggett. Hands it off to Tyler Smiley. Smiley dumps it off to Cuevas. Cuevas back to Smiley. Fakes the three. Dribbles down in the lane. Puts it up and drains the 8-footer. Gets his 4th point of the night. Wolverines now want to do some. There's a steal. Up by Cervic. Count it. It's good. Good to know that that was set up by Tyler Smiley's defense. Able to tip that ball, and Cervic aggressively picked it up. Here comes the Rams. Wolverines right now not afraid to put 2 defenders to half court. They get across Siebert. Now over to Gruccio. Lines, deep 3 off the back 3. Does not go. Cuevas with the rebound. Wants to get down the court. Hands down there to A.J. Smith. Puts it up and in. Smith gets on the board. And the Wolverines on a quick 5-0 run here. 43-22. Oh, nice steal by Cuevas. Dribbles down the court, finds Aaron Lake. Aaron Lake puts it up and in. He's going to get the and one as he is fouled by number 3, Max Lyons. That's going to be Lyons' first. And can Lake complete the 3-point play. Team's third. Minute 30 remaining here. So now Keithan Jones going to check back into the game. The junior, 5'10" for Cervic at the 1:30 remaining here in this second period of play.
Yeah, smart move there by Coach Bradley. You don't want Cervic getting a 3rd foul here before halftime.
Exactly. Now Lake to complete the 3-point play, and he does. He's got 11 points on the night. 2 Ellwood players in double digits. Wolverines are still not afraid. Oh, nice pass down in between there. Puts it up, and a nice play there by number 12, Bobby George. 6'3". Thought he was going to slam it down there for a second. Now Smith gets it over the timeline. Dumps it off to Cuevas. Cuevas drives down the lane, kicks it out there to Tyler Smiley. 4-3, front of the rim, don't go. Big time rebound there by Gruccio. Gruccio hands off the Lions. Lions out there. Gruccio, a little pitchy catch back and forth. Keithan Jones is in there. Here comes Lake guarding, and they're going to say a blocking foul.
Yeah, it's not a good foul. 28, 30 some feet away from the hoop. You can come and bump them. You just don't want to push them in. That's a bad foul.
So that's going to be Lake's first team. Well, they're into the bonus now.
Yeah, team 6 technically, but from here on out, free throws either way for
And
Rochester.
Lyons is the only one been shooting free
It's
throws
the only
for
one. Yep. So
them
far,
tonight.
4 for 6.
And make it 5 for 7. He's tied leading scorer for the Rams with 8.
In for the Wolverines, number 2, Caleb Cervic. Number 2.
Caleb Cervic checks back in, and Benjamin Kaufman checks back in, as Jackson Kerr did as well, as A.J. Smith and Keithan Jones exit the game. Next shot by Lyons. Don't go. Lyons going to get the 3, and he makes it. He's got 11 points on the night. 46-27. 40 seconds to go here. Fast-moving first half action. Pass underneath there to Aaron Lake, and he takes one right like in the nose.
Yeah.
Going to be a foul as he was going up for that shot. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Fouls on 10. Kaufman, that's his second. Team's 4th, so, quick inbounds. Oh, boy.
Oh, a nice inbound Tyler Smiley pass there to Caleb Cervic. Actually, I thought that was going to be a shooting foul for Lake, but it was not.
Yeah.
Final 20 seconds here in this first half of play. Siebert with the ball, finds underneath, bounce pass underneath, and up and in by Bobby George. 9 seconds. Here comes Caleb Cervic. Takes a look at the clock. Wants to drive down and kicks it out there. Aaron Lake for three. Drains a three. And there's the buzzer as we end the first half of play. The Wolverines leading 51-30.
Tell you what, Thad, just when you thought Rochester Rams outplayed the Wolverines, felt like it. You look up, Ellwood scored 24-20.
Yes.
So they kept in check. So,
but of them 24 points, they scored about 20 of them in the last 5 minutes of the period. So
we do have a really awesome event here at halftime, and we're going to have the camera. We're going to turn off the microphones, but we're going to leave the camera rolling, folks. It's the 4th grade basketball girls team. They're going to be competing at halftime here, so we'll keep the camera rolling. We'll turn off the audio for now, folks. Halftime score: Wolverines up by 21. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School, Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. We'll get you some out-of-town scores at the end and the conclusion of this game. We know we had some already, and we'll go through them eventually, and that includes football. But halftime stats as we get ready to go for the third quarter here are on your screen. It was the field goals underneath the hoop. Ellwood finishing that first half 21 of 25 from the two-point line. And the difference, though, Rochester Rams keeping it close with 5 for 9 from three-point land. Turnovers, Rochester with a lot of them there. It has been Ellwood in the run and gun show, and we'll see if we see more of that here in the second half. The one thing I do want to say, Cuevas, 2, 4, 6. He's got 7 assists tonight already, and a lot of them come off of the turnover, the steal, and whatnot.
All right, so possession arrow in favor of the Rochester Rams. And here they come out. Siebert, I think we got the original 5 starters for both teams. And Siebert off for glass, does not get it to go. That was Lions. I'm sorry, Brad.
Yep, you're good.
So, and here comes the Wolverines going right to left on your radio or viewing screen. Lake now underneath the Cuevas. Oh, pretty. Lake with the assist to Cuevas, and that was just kind of like a long pick and roll as Cuevas came through the back door to get that ball. Now here's Uricchio underneath. Oh, there's an open shot. Layup up and in for Jensen Siebert. 53-32. Here's Lake. Now drives down a lane, puts it up, and almost an uncontested as puts it up and in. He's in double digits. He's got 16 points. And Caleb Cervic sitting there with 16 points. Puts it up, and going to be a foul on the play as number 3 Lions was driving to the hoop. The foul's going to be on number
Jackson
20,
Kerr.
Jackson Kerr, his third, team's first. So Jackson Kerr is going to need to watch here at the 6:54 mark, picks up his third foul. Here come the Wolverines. I'm not even sure who stole the ball down there.
Cuevas with the steal.
And up and in is Caleb Cervic.
Nice reverse.
Yes, it was. Here comes Max Lyons of the Rams. Gets it over the timeline. Guarded there by Jackson Kerr. Tries driving down the lane. Stops there at the block. Oh, stolen there by Jackson Kerr as he picked it up off the ground. Jackson Kerr off the knee of number 12, Bobby George. Ellwood City will maintain possession.
Again, folks, Ellwood is the home team in terms of the school, but they are wearing the road jerseys, and don't mind it.
I think the official there said blue ball and just pointed the wrong way. It's the first game for them of the year, too.
2 schools with blue and white.
Yep. Throws it out there. Top of the key is Caleb Cervic. Cervic now surveys is up an offensive play. Aaron Lake now dribbles around there. Top of the key, hands off to Cervic. Almost want to shoot. Cuevas doesn't head to 3. No look past to Lake underneath and up and in. For the 2 points is Lake.
Give credit to Cuevas. Now 8 assists.
Whew. And he's making it look easy, Brad.
He is. You nailed it.
And, pass down there and a collision. Everything was legit. Jackson Kerr ends up with the ball. Bounce pass to Cervic. Puts it up. Doesn't get it to go. And Lake there for the rebound. Tips it up. Gets another rebound. Puts it up and in for the score. 61-32. 30-second timeout now for the Rochester Rams.
What a start to the second half. It's picking up where they left off in the first. 10
quick
2
points
10 to 2
for
run.
the Wolverines.
My goodness. And again, folks, we'll keep you updated. We did have some halftime results already. What were some of them? It was Riverside defeating Perry Academy, so the Pittsburgh Perry School, 55-29 in boys basketball. They're at the Laurel tournament. Sharpsville at Laurel in the second game. Girls side of things, and this was a little bit of an interesting one. Union defeated Riverside 46-36. Blackhawk obviously defeated Union in the first game 52-18. We'll keep you apprised. There's some big football games out there, folks. It's crazy to say that football and basketball. And Darren Schilling was reached out. He was saying the same thing. When's the last time Ellwood hosted basketball and football at the same time? Never.
Not many schools have. So, in fairness, there's Tyler Smiley with the rebound. You need to be like a Norwin or North Allegheny.
Yeah.
Smiley puts it up and in as he drove down the right side of the lane and gets the bucket. He's got 6 points on the night. There's Siggett, pinned down there in the corner, but gets it passed out there to Lyons. Lyons dribbles around there. Had a man underneath, but could not get him the ball. Here come the Wolverines. That defense swarming to the ball. Off the thigh of Lake, you're going to say a kick.
Yeah.
So
I think it would have been okay off the knee, but Lake did swing his foot, so that's a kick.
Yep. So checking back in is number 10, Benjamin Kaufman. So the Rams will be inbounding from underneath their own hoop. And gets it in there. Bounce pass underneath. And a good hustle there by Jackson Kerr, but the ball does go out of bounds.
Another kick ball, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Are we at that clock?
Is it 35?
I thought it was 35. Dakota, maybe you can check us. Is it 30 or 35? My goodness,
Puts
I
it
completely
up
forget.
and does not go. Tyler Smiley with the rebound.
I thought it was 35.
Aaron Lake bounce
I
pass
always go
underneath
with
to
35,
Cuevas.
but I don't actually know the
there
answer.
It is. Cuevas gets the point. So
We'll figure that one out.
I'm sure if we check our messages, somebody will tell
Somebody's
us.
going to quote it.
There's a shot, does not go, and Tyler Smiley with another rebound over the back was number 10, Benjamin Kaufman, and that's going to be his third foul.
Number 10.
Can you tell that we've been out of it as well?
Yes. Well, it's 35 in football. It is 30.
It is 30?
It is 30.
Okay, so you can say it.
Mercy me. So, first game jitters, folks.
That's what we'll call it.
We'll have this figured out by about the 5th of February. So here we go. As Cervic brings it up the court. Running clock here now. Cervic bounces back over to Aaron.
Oh,
Lake
boy.
going to try the
Looks
three.
good.
Oh, it looked good, but did not go. Jackson Kerr with the rebound. Cervic for three. High arching shot. Does not go off the side of the rim. A rebound there by Lyons. He's going to quickly bring it up the court. Here comes Lyons. Stands at the top of the key. Guarded there by Jackson Kerr. Gets a pick. Off the side of the rim. Does not go. Number 14 checked in there. Nico Williams for that. And now coming in for the Wolverines is A.J. Smith and Keithan Jones as Jackson Kerr and Cuevas exit the game. And here comes Cervic. Out to Jones. Now Lake. A.J. Smith off the bench, top of the key. 3 does not go. Alvarez almost gets the rebound. And who ends up with it? Aaron Lake. Nice reverse turn underneath. That's using that big frame body to move bodies out of the way. Lake sitting there with 22 points. And a handful of rebounds to go with it. If he's not got a double-double, he's got to be close by now, Brad. Here's Lyons, shoots the 3 off the frame, don't go. Lake, there's the rebound there. Coming the other way, bounce pass. Cuevas, tic-tac-toe, and Cervic gets fouled. Shot don't go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 3, Max Lyons, his second, team second. So Cervic now will be there to shoot 2. Cervic is 2 for 2 on the night. Brad and first shot by nothing but net for Cervic. Brad and Skinny will be bringing you tomorrow's. Are you doing JV game too?
Yes, we'll be doing the JV at 3:30 against Union, and then the 5 o'clock matinee versus varsity Union Scotties, 5 p.m. tomorrow. There are 2 games ahead of time. That's Blackhawk and Rochester, 12 o'clock, and then 1:30.
Okay. Got that figured out. There's Cervic misses the second one, and quickly getting a rebound, and I think he slipped out of bounds. Are they going to call? No, I think, they're going to say, I think, was out of bounds when he possessed the ball. So the Wolverines will take it over. A.J. Smith checks back in along with Keithan Jones. Alvarez in there. Bounce it back to Tyler Smiley. Tyler finds A.J. Smith, top of the key, rolls around her to Cuevas. Cuevas, Tyler Smiley. Smith tries to go underneath to Alvarez, and over the back is going to be number 14, I believe. Yes, Nico Williams. His first, team's third. Alvarez now, A.J. Smith, top of the, underneath to Tyler Smiley, fakes the jump. Keithan Jones wants to drive down the lane, tries to throw it over to Tyler Smiley. Tyler not giving up play, gets it, passes underneath to Keithan Jones. Aaron Lake gets it swatted away out of the back of his hands. Don't call it travel there. Puts it up, number 12 puts it up and in. Bobby George, 4-2. Tyler Smiley now to the last 25 seconds of this third period of play. Wow. The Wolverines, tries to get it stolen, and out of bounds it goes off of number 10, Benjamin Kaufman. Brad, the Wolverines defensively have held the Rams to 4 points in this third quarter, and they've scored 17.
And look at last year's score. Whew. Here we go. 2 seconds. Got to put it up. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
And he's going to be fouled.
Ouch. Now, I don't think it was in the act, though. So this should be the end of the quarter, I'm assuming.
The foul is still going to be called on number 10, Kaufman, his 4th.
We'll see if they call it in the act of shooting.
Team's 4th.
I don't think he was, though.
Yep, they're going to call it that. So at the end of 3, it's 68-34. Wolverines outscoring the Rams 17-4 in that third period of play. Welcome back, folks. We start the fourth period of play. Wolverines a commanding Mercy lead, 68-34. Oh, as it goes off the hands of A.J. Smith as the possession arrow was in favor of Ellwood City. As we said, rolling clock here. And here come the Rams offensively. Bringing it up the court is Siebert. Siebert drives down the lane, stops, pulls up the jump shot, does not go. Who gets the rebound? Number 12 puts it up, and he's going to get the and one. Bobby George, the man with 2 first names. He's going to be fouled, but the shot does go.
That foul's on number 24, Alvarez, his first, team's first.
You remember that man with 2 first names? That was Albie Oxenrider.
Yes.
He always said that.
Yeah.
As Bobby George sitting there with 8 points. He's the first Ram other than Lions to take a 3-throw tonight. Off the back 3 does not go, unable to complete the 3-point play. Aaron Lake, he's got to be double-double by now.
Oh, yeah.
Into the game, gets that rebound in the hands of Caleb Servik.
In fact, that was actually his 10th rebound, so you nailed it.
Okay. Servik now dribbles down, jump stop, puts it up and in. Give Gadati credit, was trying to block him.
That Euro step, it's a ankle breaker per se, or
It
extra
is.
step.
And Gadati there with the ball now. Picks it up. Oh, tries to bounce pass off of A.J. Smith's leg, and it is going to be a white ball.
I'm okay with that call because I thought it should have been kickball.
Yep. 3 seconds before. Number 15, Jet Williams checks into the game. Jet is a junior, 5'9". Inbound pass to Siebert. Siebert, guarded there by Servik, gets across the timeline, dribbles down the lane, finds a man underneath, tries to go up, and can't get the shot to go. Oh, gets it blocked there. I believe that was Lake that time.
That was
was it Alvarez? Okay, they
yep.
both were right there. That's a lot of arms to shoot through. Puts it up and in high off the glass is Caleb Servik. He's sitting there with 23 points. 23 points for Caleb Servik so far tonight, 22 for Aaron Lake. There's a 3 ball, rolls outside the rim. Rebound there by Nico Williams. Passes it back out there to Siebert. They're going to get a foul. Siebert's going to go line to shoot 2 as that foul is on to Caleb Servik, his 3rd, team 2nd. Now, Seibert is going to shoot 2. Wolverines doubled up here, 72-36. That's pretty good math there, quick, huh? First shot does not go. We didn't even wish everybody a belated happy Thanksgiving. Sorry about that, folks. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Lots of food, lots of family, lots of fun. Cuevas is going to check back in as Lake leaves, and he had 22, I believe, and Servik with 23. Second shot by Siebert is good. Here it comes. Tyler Smiley bringing up the court into Jackson Kerr, the senior. Off his fingertips, out of bounds. Turnover for the Wolverines.
And I think that's the difference tonight so far in this one as we get down to 5 minutes. That was only the 10th turnover for Ellwood. Rochester had 11 at halftime alone.
So, Jet Williams, who checked in the game, passing it out there. Now into the hands of Max Lyons. Lyons double teamed there, but he gets the pass away to Seibert. Seibert off the back of the glass a little bit too hard. Seibert's shots just aren't quite falling. Needs little work. Jackson Kerr puts it up and in. He's going to get the and one. As Jackson scores 8 so far tonight. Foul is on number 3, Max Lyons, his 3rd, team's 1st. And now checking into the game for the first time is Nate Mercier. And number 13, Julian Banks. A.J. Smith checked back into the game for the Wolverines. as Jackson Kerr completes the three-point play. He's got 9 points on the night. Here comes Keithan Jones in for Jackson Kerr. Jackson leads the game with 9 points tonight.
Yeah, he kind of kicked us off tonight with a lot of the steal and turnovers and those quick, fast break points.
Right, lots of subs coming in here now for both teams. As Banks tries to go down the lane, puts it up. Air Biscuit does not go. A nice battling save there by Jet. Puts it up, doesn't go. Ball pinballs around. Who ends up with it? Cuevas. They got numbers 3-on-1. It gets a block there by number 14, Nico Williams, the freshman, 6'2". I don't think that boy's done growing yet. He's going to be fun to watch here for the Rochester Rams the next couple years. So now also checking in for the Wolverines is Adam Jeffcoat, number 13 out there. Number 5, Gino Biondi. 3:35 remaining here. Passes it out there. Mercier into the hands of Banks. Banks wanting to get the ball, and he does. Passes underneath to Nico Williams. Williams using that big frame, gets it partially blocked. It was blocked by Alvarez, his 4th on the night. Up the court, met there by resistance with Jeffcoat. Gets the ball, and that ball is going to be out of bounds off of the body of A.J. Smith. 75-37. Timeout. Ellwood City, a 30-second timeout. Don't forget, folks, we will be back here tomorrow. What'd you say, 3:30? Yep. JV game and 5 o'clock. So.
Yep. And the Union Rochester Rams and the Blackhawk Cougars, they'll be playing at noon for JV and then 1:30, I believe it is, for varsity. So 4 games tomorrow. Jam-packed, awesome, and we'll have another football game at Helling Stadium, which, folks, if you're ever trying to go to Helling Stadium now, we did make a Google pin for it. I know there was this long discussion of, wait a minute, the school is here and the football field's there.
The WPIL.
Just Google Helling Stadium, and you'll be fine.
Right. And good luck to all the hunters out there. Be safe.
Oh, yeah. That's what, Saturday?
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
You going out?
That's like asking the Pope if he prays. Yes, I will be out. So underneath pass. Underneath. So, yes, I will be.
Good.
That's why I will not be covering the game. So that ball, I think they're going to be out of bounds. As if I have service, I will make you feel good and check in.
Perfect. So, well, there's a big one tomorrow. I think you know why I'm saying that.
So,
do you know why?
I do not know why.
Michigan, Ohio State
tomorrow
that too,
at
noon.
Yeah.
I'm going to be checking that in a lot.
I'm surprised you're covering the game tomorrow with that one on.
Trust me.
So, you'll tape
I'm
and watch
smiling
it 3 times.
from ear to ear right now.
So, here's Gino Beyond. He gets the steal. AJ, off the outstretched arms of AJ Smith. Number 15, Nico Begley's going to check in. And number 14, Anthony Washington, going to check in for some final 2-minute action here. We'll see them guys in that 3:30 game tomorrow, JV. Here's Biondi, inbound pass. There's it all the way out there. Jeffcoat gets the ball. Left-hand dribble. Being guarded there by number 13. Gets his pocket picked. And who gets it? Banks puts it up. Does not get the shot to go. Awkward shot taken by Williams. Doesn't get it to go. And loses the ball. Who ends up with it? 14 with that steal for Wolverines. Jeffcoat now bounces it out there to Begley. Begley hands off. Down the lane he goes, up and in. That was Keithan Jones.
Number 1, Keithan Jones.
Minute 15 remaining here at 77-37. Wolverines put it up, little spin around move, and a nice shot there by Guidotti. And here it comes. Gets his stolen there off of Jones. Bounce pass underneath to Williams. Williams puts up the 8-footer, does not go. Gino Biondi jumps up there high, gets the rebound. He's coming the other way, got his head up. Dribbling down the court, no look pass over to Jones for 3-point land. Off the back of the rim, does not go. Gets the big rebound there, was Washington.
Oh boy.
Kicks it back out there to Begley, and the shot don't go. Oh, there's a steal there by Jeffcoat underneath to Keithan Jones. Puts it up and in. He's got 4 points on the night. 79-39 Wolverines. So we're coming down here in the last 20 seconds. Kicks it back out there. Shoots the three. Jet Williams off the backboard. Does not go. Here comes Gino Biondi. Got his head up. Looks at Begley. Gets the ball. Underneath. Puts it up to Washington. Anthony Washington gets the 2 points. And that is going to do it, folks, as this game concludes with a score 81-39. Wolverines defensively held the Rams to just 9 points in the third and fourth period of play.
Wow.
Rams scored 30 in the first half and was held to just 9 points. Wolverines scoring 13 points in that third or fourth quarter of play. A whole bunch of JV action here in that final 3 or 4 minutes as we went into mercy rule about halfway through the third period of play.
Yeah, we said last year's score was Ellwood 66-39, and another great defensive start here for Ellwood. The shooting game from three, not the best. I thought they maybe do a little bit better, but you didn't need to when you had fast break points, the turnovers. The steals are going to be off the charts here, folks. The shooting underneath the hoop in that first half was 21 of 25. I'm looking quickly at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They missed 9 shots.
Wow.
From the 2-point line was the Wolverines.
That's pretty good shooting percentage.
It is. You're going to be talking about from the 2-point line somewhere right around 78 to 80%, which is pretty darn good. On the flip side, I would say if we're talking about 2 MVPs from tonight's game, I would put Max Lyons right there.
Yep, I would
finishing the game with 5 of 8 from the 3-point or the free throw line. He finished the game with 11 points. He did have 5 assists and 2 steals with a rebound. That would be your team MVP player of the game for the Rochester Rams. For Ellwood, I think I'm going to have to split it. I think we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to find out who takes the charge here. Caleb Cervic had a great night, finished with, I believe it was 23 points, 3 rebounds. He finished with 5 assists, 2 steals, and a really good defensive effort at the point guard position. On the flip side, a nice quiet game from Aaron Lake, keeping it simple to the point. He finishes, I believe, with 22 points. He finished with 10 rebounds, so he gets the double-double, 3 assists. And a big shout-out for 2 players off of that perspective. Michael Cuevas, he finished the night with 8 assists and 3 steals. It felt like he could have easily had more throughout the night. And then Alvarez finishing the game with 5 blocks off the bench. Wow.
We didn't talk about it much, but I think Cuevas, we saw him just mature so much last year as a sophomore. You know, he didn't start the season playing a lot, but I think it was one of them situations where I love when coaches say he made me have to play him. And when he came off that bench, he was a great 6'7" man last year, really contributing to that team last year. And then I was really encouraged by tonight by the play of Michael Cuevas, kind of picked up right where he left off.
Right. And we talked about it, Thad. This could be a situation where you got 19 players on the roster, and all 19 at some point, I mean, we saw it tonight, at some point throughout the season, you're going to see a lot of these individuals out on the court. So we do appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, 3:30 JV against Union, and then 5 o'clock is the matinee varsity game against Union as well. And we'll do some out-of-town score updates, and we'll do some nice things out there throughout the next 2 days. A lot of sports happening for winter sports, and we'll do some team previews coming up for Ellwood City.
Yep. Keep apprised to our Facebook page and Instagram page, as well as Brad Windhorst's Twitter account. And we'll have you all the out-of-town scores of all the other action going on here tonight. So on behalf of Dakota Marshall cameraman, producer Brad Windhorst, the man with the plan, the man that knows all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.